I've been reading the Robin Hobb trilogies. I'm only on the second trilogy. I've read the Fireside trilogy, and now I'm on the Fool's one, Fool's Errand or whatever it's called. And I was reading last night, and there was this quote that I absolutely loved. It was like, and so I passed that day in pleasure, which is to say, in the sort of work I wanted to do, rather than the work I thought I ought to be doing. I thought, that's kind of the dream, isn't it? It goes on in there to talk about like working without a care for tomorrow and working for today. And I kind of think that's the dream. To wake up and do the work you want to do rather than the work you feel you ought to be doing. And as a musician, there's so many ought to be's when all we really want to be doing is making music. I mean, even to an extent, this stuff where I'm documenting my process, it's an ought to be. Although I do want to do it, it's also like I feel like I ought to do it because otherwise, what's going to happen to any of my work? It's going to go into the void. And I mean, this will probably go into the void anyway too, but this is a nice balance. This is this stuff. And that's the trick, isn't it? You wake up and you go, even with music, this is the thing. You know, I've been a professional composer for a long time now. And even with your dream job of music being your main thing, even with that, you still get those days where you're doing stuff that you don't really want to do or that you feel you ought to be doing. You know, and whether that's just a project that you're not that keen on or aspects of the job like social media marketing or even client meetings, there's always aspects of the job that don't quite fit that ideal. And that's the ideal I'm talking about in that book, where it's like, I filled the day with work I wanted to do rather than work I felt I ought to be doing. So I sat down this morning and I was like, I have work I feel I ought to be doing because it's client work. And I do want to do it. But then it comes down to this and I go, but I want to make other stuff. And I think this is probably in part kind of maybe ADHD tendencies, I'm not sure, you know, or the magpie mind or the monkey brain. But I just love writing all kinds of different music. And I think this morning I wanted to do an acoustic chill lo-fi beat thing. Because I kind of think to myself, when I pick up an instrument, what's the music I make? And often it's this type of stuff. I mean, I don't necessarily make a beat straight away because I usually just have my guitar. So if I pick my guitar up, one-handed, don't drop it. There we go. It's the downside of having this surrounded by microphones. Yeah. If I pick my guitar up and start strumming away, I mean, I'd pick up something like this. That's... And I want to run with that. And it's the same when I do the tutorials. I'll be like, hey, let's talk about, I don't know. Oh, there goes a bank card. Let's talk about making a drone using just whistling. And I'll start making the drone and then I'll be like, well, now I want to stop making this tutorial. I want to turn this into a piece of music. And this is what I love about my job, about music. I love that it just draws you in. You might come down and sit down at the computer and be like, I don't feel like it, which is exactly what I felt like this morning. I was like, I don't feel like it. But then I start and go, oh wait, now I feel like it. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to be doing a chill lo-fi acoustic beat. I'll use my steel string acoustic and my tenor ukulele and some sample beats. So, I mean, sample, you know, kicks. So I don't want this to be like classic kick snare. I like a muffled kick, and I like a stick or a click or a clack, not your usual. So let's dive into the computer. Oh, and we're back into the computer now. So this is going to be for one of my projects, one of my many projects. This is an acoustic lo-fi project, and I've done a few tracks of this already, and I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the acoustic guitar, Hobbs, as a guitarist. But I say guitarist, I mean, I barely play it anymore. But yeah, so that's the end goal for this acoustic lo-fi or calm beats with acoustic type of thing. Nothing really crazy. And the structure is going to be pretty straightforward. The structure is going to be like intro or part A. Then it'll be the intro with the beat, A1. Then it'll be that section again, but with some kind of top line. So A1, A2, A3. And then it will be a break, probably the intro again, A1, and then the top line, A3, and then an extra section, A4. So, I mean, technically it'll be like verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, something like that. I mean, there's different ways of approaching it, but my brain thinks of it as I'm looping the same material from the intro throughout, basically. It's that riff that I played a second ago. I played that, I thought, oh, yep, that's a winner. I'll take that. So we want the tempo. Do-ga-da-do. So I could double it. Do-ga-da-do. Probably 80. Bit slower. 150. Yeah, that's right. Do. Right, check my inputs and whatnot. Mic. Working. Hooray! Good. I should probably, although I don't want to, and I often skip this because I kind of assume, well, of course my guitar is going to be in tune. I should probably tune the guitar. I don't want to. Okay, here we go. This is awkwardly balancing the mics around. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. Right, where am I? Tuner. So the plan is pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, input. Dude, come on. Wakey. Still waiting for that caffeine to kick in. There we go. So when you tune a guitar, if you ever tune it down, go too far down and then back up to pick up any of that slack. And prevent slipping, but if you're getting a problem with slipping, it's probably just a little bit of a... You'll probably just need to get a pencil on the nut. That'll use it. A graphite pencil will solve that problem. Right up, mate. Come on. There we go. Purple Haze, that's the one. Sin. I said the wrong name. Oh well. Purple Haze! This is going to completely mess with my leveling. Never mind. Right. I forgot what the riff was. Just down. Yeah, something like that. Let's go for this. It's gonna be awesome. remember getting this wrong. Get it wrong, aren't I? Let's do that again. Do-ba-do-do. Do-ba-da-do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do-ba-da-do. Do-ba-da. Yeah, no, I'm trying to double up that last chord, aren't I? Do-ba-da-do. Do-ba-do. And I do like that. But I want it to be a bit slower feeling. I was just wondering what the noise was. It's my button sleeve rubbing on there on the guitar. I'll get there eventually, guys. Don't you worry. I love that. I was like, oh, is one of my cats scratching somewhere? No, it's me. There we go. Let's try again. Bosh. Dun 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 dun. In at 5. Right, so what I often do when I'm doing this stuff is capture an ending when I'm recording. Even if so, I'm kind of making a loop and then giving myself an ending, an option to end. I mean, I could probably just also do that again, but with instead of the rhythm, do it just like bring, bring, just rakes. Oh, nice. I mean, that's the business. Do still I do. There's our breakdown. Just take out that low rumble. That's completely unnecessary. So, how am I ending? Cool. Ending it like that. Let's chop that off. End. Okay, so it starts off like this. And then this is where it finishes. That's the start of it. So that's where the drum beat's going to come in. So let's get the drum beat going for this section. I'm going to import a kick. Doom, doom, doom. So I'm in this free DOAMM Lofi sample thing, which I love. That'll do. Nice kick. Right, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was in the right place. Doom, dook. This might be wrong. Boom, book, boom. Boom, boom, boom. 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 That's it. Nice and simple. And yes, I can see that my playing is rather untidy. That's okay. Label, kick. And it's going to be a snare or side stick or something. Percussion, stick. No. I like that. I think I've used that before, but it's so nice. There we go. Boom, book, boom, boom. There we go. Nothing. See, I like it being that regular, but I also feel like it kind of ruins the vibe. So let's see what it is. Yeah, that's nice. Spacey. Stuck. Now let's layer that with something else. It could be whatever it's going to be. I like the shaker. That sounds nice. Although I've used that quite a lot. Not that that's a bad thing, but let's see what else there is here. Ooh, yay. I'll take that. Let's just move that a touch. There we go. And there we go. Might take that out, but I'm not sure. No, I like that. And I want to have, let's call that crunch, like the cereal. Crunch. And I want to have another. No. I want to have a different one. Let's see if I can have that every other one. So it's like this. Yeah, I like that. It's like, you're not expecting that. 2 sticks? Dude. Maybe this one is layered, because I think maybe that's... Maybe that's the problem. That first one feels too spacious, and you want the spacious one to be second. That's it. That's the money. And maybe I'll put that on with the spacious ones as well. Hello. This is awesome. Okay, so we're going to do that again, but we're going to put a slight variation in it because it's the second repetition. There we go. There's the slight variation. So everyone goes, ooh, it's different. But it's the same. It's the same. Right, I also want a bit of noise. I like a bit of ambience. It just kind of softens it. You can either do that with a lo-fi sample thingamajigger or noise and stuff. Yeah, let's go for that one. In-house rain. Ooh. Oh, hello, fire. Love that they've done this in the lo-fi kit. It's so clever. Let's take out any unwanted. And let's take a look at it. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to copy and paste that because that's going to be, where are we? We're 40 seconds in. Cool. Here, I want to duplicate this guitar part. Do I? First of all, let's put it in for a little bit of stereo widening. Yeah, I think what I was tempted to put an EQ there, but I think what I'm going to do, I mean, I can do, but I might save that for the break. I'm going to put a bass in here. Bass in the face, London. I'm going to put a bass going do ba do boo ba boo. Really basic. I'm not too worried about the actual sound of the. Oh, I don't want. How dare you, sir? I'm not too worried about the sound of stuff. I won't wait for Logic to load up. I really need to sort my computer out. It's getting so insanely slow. If I'm loading up anything, like any trailer stuff I'm doing, it's like freezing every single channel. Or I'm at E-7. There we go. Right, that sounds cool. Not so keen on that last note there because I want to lead into that. Maybe I'll go up for the F sharp. Oh yeah, dig it down, dig it down, stop, dig. Okay, this is where I duplicate this. That comes in there. And we take it out, take it out, take it out, dude. Yes. And then there it stops. Yep, stops. And in time for it to come back in. And this is the break, by the way. Quick, Rich, remember what you're saying. There we go. And then here, we'll come in there on that beat. Again, to throw you guys off the scent that I'm really just writing in loops. Okay, so I'll do that, but then what I'll do is take those off and this. There we go. And then we'll take the bass and put the bass in there, but the first notes are going to be taken off. Let's duplicate that fire. Okie dokes now, okie dokes now. Still up a do, still up a do, do down, still up a do, down, do, down. Right. This deserves some time, doesn't it? Really. Hold on. Copy. Paste. Hooray, it worked. And then this is going to be some one fade out basically. Yeah, 1 minute 45. Again, I spent so much of my career writing music 60 seconds long, and now in trailers 2 minutes 20. So it's like anything under 2 minutes for me just feels normal. I know a lot of you are thinking, why just over 3 minutes? You got to hit the 3 minutes mark, man. No, I don't. Thank you. I tell you what, I'm loving this so far. It's time for the ukulele. If only I was recording that. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Do, steady do. Something like that. Okay, we need a audio channel. Press record. Here we go. that sounds nice. And funky chicken. Oh, that blooming delay. Doom da da dee. Look at all that noise you don't need, do you? Oh, I just love that. That's just great. Right, okay, so I've got a, where am I? E minor. Brain, think. C, G, F. So we go C, T. Oh, it's there, isn't it? Nope. There it is. It's one of those things, isn't it, where it's like you spend all these hours learning these instruments, and then you just sort of stop for a while, and then you pick them up and go, "Oh, it's not like riding a bike." Well, it's not for me anyway. Some people will still be like, "Yeah, I've not played guitar for probably 10 years," and then they crack out some Yngwie Malmsteen, and you're like, "All right, whatever." I don't believe you. Right. So if I want a seventh, that would be a D. Now where's my D? C, C, D. There it is. Ah. I mean, that sounds like a G chord to me. So, oh yeah, it needs something like that. I'm not sure if you can hear this, but it's like boom, spada, yeah, that's it. Let's get this. Boom, spada, okay, what chord am I going to? D major 7. A, D, C, D, E, F sharp, B. So I don't want a 6th chord. Where's my major 7? Oh, it's there. That's it. Yeah, it's that voicing. It's not sitting right with me. Let's try again. Getting there, come on. I mean, maybe I'll just keep it simple and do single notes. Yeah, I'll do that because I'm getting my pants in a twist, aren't I? Really, about this silly chord thingamajigger. If I could remember the notes on a ukulele properly, I still wouldn't be able to do it. Let's go. There we go. That's the first bit. Come on. Come on. Nice. That's fine. Now we've got that. Let's listen to it now with this second line. That's it. Do, 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 do. Boo, boo, boo. That's getting there. There's tuning. That's it. A little bit of tuning. And then what does it do after that? Does it do the same thing? There we go. So it's like do 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 do. Cool. This is so fun. Yeah, especially when the timing is so quality. There we go. Let's try it. Yes, that's the business. Okay, it's official. I love this track. I've always loved recording myself playing and not being bothered about timing, because it just feels real. It just feels real. Where am I imaging? Yeah, I don't want to blow all of this straight away. That's too exciting. So I'm going to move this to there, so we actually come straight in for the beat and the bass, and then here it comes in at the start, right? So we've got it here. Oh, that's annoying me. What is it? Okay, they're kind of tweaking each other's bits and bobs. Do I cut that bit out and just start there? Okay, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a compressor on this guitar and sidechain it to the kick, because it's going to start annoying me. Internal audio kick. Turn off the auto gain, turn off the auto stuff. Maybe if I do a sample delay on this one as well, go the other side. Still doing it, that's going to annoy me. Does it do it without that? It does, is that note there. So I need a compressor on there just to squidge it a touch. Turn off all that business. Is that better? Oh, of course. Of course you would say that, wouldn't you, bass guitar? What about me? I want to be sidechained too. Okay. As long as you behave yourself. Is that better? Right, now, how about just the kick soloed? I mean, it's quite a hefty old, it's quite a beefy chap, isn't it? So let's get in a drum shaper, just take the attack down a touch. Kick, please. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? Still not great, but eh. Getting too smashed. Alright, here we go. And there's the second bit there. Then what happens there when these guys are coming in and having a party? And they all come in at the same time. Nice. This is really bugging me. That's a bit better than the old let's get that bass going. Right, and that's where I want the ending. There. Do, do, dap, dee. Okay. That little clipping thing has got me all flustered. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Apart from that clipping thing. Shh. Now it kind of warrants something spacey in the distance. Cue the guitar. With a lot of reverb. Yeah, something like that. That's not treading on the toes of the ukulele. That's just sort of chilling like a. Here we go. That's all it needs. Precariously balancing my stuff on there. Okay, how are we doing? 20 past 9. 20 past 9, 20 past 9. Okay, let's... Quite relieved actually for that latency because it means that the first notes there are not clipped and cut. Oh yeah. I'm not a huge fan of this, but it's going to be a flavour in the background. So let's put it in a sound towards different place. second cut. Nice. Distant guitar. Let's give it a little bit of delay as well. Quarter note dotted after the delay, after the reverb, to make it feel even more dreamy. Okay, so it's not going to sit there. It's going to be right at the end. So, because we want to give... It's annoying me so much. Is that one? Is that second? Does it do it over here? Oh no, I'm going to try something slightly different. The sound of this. I quite like it. It's imperfect. Must be human. Oh damn it. Just gonna add fade ins to these little guys just so that we've got on this master bus. Add some tape warmth. I know I'm playing big bench. And what I could do is create some track stacks. Beat. And the rest. Guitar and that. I need the fire all the way through. I think it just needs to be like this first section here, and then here. And then maybe in there, break it down a bit. There we go. think sometimes I get afraid to add noises in this stuff. Not afraid, but like, I don't want to make it too like, not generic, but obvious. I like it feeling a bit like this. Not necessarily complete, but maybe I could add some cymbal crashes or something. I wonder if there are any cymbal crashes in those lo-fi kits. Import. Ooh, noise and stuff. Noise and that. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh, there are cymbals. Cool. I've got like Crash 6. That's got a good vibe to it. Let's put Crash 6 there. And it kind of needs some reverb, really, doesn't it? It needs to sit in the space somewhere else. Again, I love Little Plate as a kind of colourless reverb. Let's try that again. Cool. Doesn't need to be anything too busy. And let's just move you there. How does that sound when it's on the first beat? I think I'll put it there and there. And we do need some hats to wear. I had almost forgotten about hats. You don't need hats, but I quite like a hat just to kind of like tick it over in the next section. Hi-hat's closed, thank you. Five, 4. There we go. So we're going to bring it in. Where am I going to bring it in? It's probably really tiny audio samples. It's actually getting your cursor to select it and move it. Ah, there we go. I mean, I could do the whole like move to playhead thing, but then I still need to click on it. Move to playhead. There we go. Right, now let's get this on the beat and that. There it is. So what have we got? Let's see this. Yeah, quite like that. It's alright. It's not great, but it just needs to be a little bit of, like I said, just a little flavour in the beat to keep it moving and nothing really other than that. There we go. Okay, let's... One of the things I forgot to do, which I quite like doing, is just rolling off a little bit. Okay, now those little ukuleles, they're pretty loud, aren't they? Let's take these down. They cut through a bit too much. There we go. Let's put a limiter on, PSBZ on. Why do I keep putting a robot voice on? This is entirely new for me, I don't know. I think it's because of the videos. Jazzy. I'm really happy with this. I'm going to save this as By the Fireside, because, you know, there's a fire noise. Projects. Oh, my ridiculous amount of projects. Where am I? Commits. Lofi Acoustic. And, oh, I've put By the Window. That was the one I did yesterday. Fireside Chill. Yeah, mate. Although that makes it sound cold. Fireside Chill. Fireside. Cozy Fireside. Forgot to play Fireside. Cozy Fireside. That sounds like a weird town. Let's call it Fireside. Yeah. Now let's bounce it in place. Done is better than perfect. Not trailerized pop. We want Lofi Acoustic. Fireside bounces. Boom. And that is that track done. I'll see you in the next one.